Hello everybody, Martin here, back with the final round of this Legacy League, playing Ad Nauseam Tendrils. I have won the die roll. This is a replay, by the way, of the match I played, as I wasn't able to comment as I was playing. So we get this hand, and I think this is a fine hand to keep. It's a little bit light on business and cantrips, but that's not too bad. Our opponent mulligans to 6. We get to go probe therapy and nap something there. Oh wow, okay, so we're up against Omni, and they have a bit of everything here. So we're going to want to use therapy this turn, because next turn Brainstorm is live, and that'll mess up the therapy. So I think the thing to take here is actually maybe the Brainstorm. Mind you, if they then get... They only have the one land, though. So yeah, I think we take the Brainstorm. We draw a second therapy, which is nice. That gives us a bit of leeway with their hand. So yeah, we take Brainstorm. Pass the turn. They go Island to pass. Draw another land. Yeah, it could be better. We save our therapy here. Not sure if how much I like that. So they don't draw more lands, so we're looking pretty good here. We draw Brainstorm, which is awesome. So we go ahead and Brainstorm. Wow, we just draw like all the discard spells. So we put back a land. And what was that? A therapy. So we cast Thoughtseize. That gets Force of Willed, pitching Omniscience. And here I think I sort of mess up. Yeah, I feel like I'm going to therapy, but then I decide not to therapy. Okay, so they find their land. And now we're not looking so good. We're just sort of loading up on rituals here and mana. And we decide to sit on the therapy for one more turn. So they get to Impulse, which is a little bit scary. If they have found Show and Tell on one of their draw steps, they just need to find like another land. I guess they pitched the Omniscience, so they'd have to find another kill spell. Well, there's Sea of Traders. We just draw all the rituals. Okay, so now we therapy them, and they respond with a Cunning Wish. And I don't think I actually know any more of their cards by now. And they get Flusterstorm with their Cunning Wish. So they're going to Flusterstorm this therapy, but we can pay for it with a ritual. And we're going to do that. And I think here I felt bad because I missed. I decided to name Show and Tell, but they actually have like a really solid set now. We have spent half of the discard spells in our deck. They now have a force we have to get through to win, and they're just missing the Show and Tell to win themselves. They draw Probe, they probe us, and they draw Brainstorm, so yeah, kind of scary. And they found it, so we've lost. Just gonna see how they win. The Cunning Wish for Eladamri's Call, which means Emrakul. So yeah, we've lost. Alright, well, that was game one. That ended quite sort of annoyingly, but we never drew any business and saw more cantrips after our first Brainstorm, so yeah, that can happen. I think we also mismanaged our discard spells a bit. I think we could have done that better. I'll be back with game number 2. Alright, back for game number 2 here. We want to be on the play. Sideboarding wise, we bring in the ad nauseam. Don't bring in a whole lot. Take out the empty the warrens. And I think we have to keep this. It's sort of, we don't have any discard spells to defend ourselves with, but we have a lot of potential with this hand. So let's cast Ponder here. I suppose we want more lands, and I don't hate taking the Dark Ritual. So let's do it like this. And they just go Island Pass. So I think we're okay brainstorming here. And then if they were to have like a Pierce Forward, we can just preordain. Okay, so we draw like 2 lands and a probe, which is a little bit much when you want the lands. So let's probe and see that they have shown till into Omniscience and nothing else. This is a very loose keep on their part, I think. And we wanted the 3rd land, so that's why we kept with the and didn't fetch before we probed. So here, like, we don't want the swamp for sure. Maybe we want the Sensei Stop. Like, they are going to show until next turn, and in case they don't just rip something off the top of their deck to win, then we'll get another turn. Maybe the Sensei Stop is actually kind of nice. So yeah, we draw that, put the swamp on the bottom. Alright, here we go. We could also put in the land, but I like putting in the Sensei Stop. So they found a Brainstorm, which is like super scary. That was their draw step. And they find a Ponder. They choose, sadly, not to shuffle. That's another Ponder. So they also choose not to shuffle. So the best thing we can hope for here is that it's yet another Ponder. But it's Emrakul, and we just have to concede because we bottomed the land, the swamp. So we would have to draw with top into like an Underground Sea, something that's not a fetched land. We then drop to 1 from the swing and lose all our permanents. We untap. We draw Underground Sea, play Dark Ritual, Cabal Ritual, Past in Flames. But even then, it's impossible to win because we have to sack the LED for red in order to play the Past in Flames. So we can't sack it for blue, and we only, like, if we had a tutor in the yard, we could hope to win, but we don't. So we're dead, and we won't be able to probe because we'll be a 1. But so yeah, we are dead. So that was very quick and brutal, which is how these sort of combo mirrors can pan out. So yeah, that's how it goes. It's a little bit disappointing being 4-0 and crashing out in round 5 like this, but yeah. So anyways, like, thanks a lot for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you for some more Legacy or Vintage action. Bye-bye.